Well, welcome again to my studio, and I wanted to give you some tips about how to have a successful skincare class. So let's get started. It all starts with getting your guests started with Satin Hands. And what I like to do is I like to treat my guests as they arrive to Satin Hands. I pull them into my cozy little bathroom, and it's perfect because it's nice and small, a great little space for everyone to kind of start getting to know each other. And what I use this for really, number one is my icebreaker, because of course they're a little bit nervous when they first meet you. They're not really sure what to expect or what's going to happen. It's also your opportunity to get to know a little bit about them. And then also, it is definitely your opportunity to find out what their experience is about Mary Kay. So as we're doing Satin Hands in the bathroom, I will ask, how do you ladies know each other? How far did you come from? Just kind of getting a conversation started to get to know everyone. And then I'll ask, oh my goodness, even if I do remember, I'll ask, I can't remember, how many of you have actually tried Mary Kay before? And so I kind of go around and find out who's tried it, how long has it been? And believe it or not, yes, it does happen. Every now and then you'll have someone there doing Satin Hands in your bathroom who's like, oh, I use everything. I love the products. Oh my gosh. But don't be bummed out, because you know what? That's actually awesome benefit to you that she loves the products and she uses everything. Just find out, oh my goodness, who's your consultant? She's going to share with you who your consultant is. It's like, oh, that's wonderful. You know what? For you today, we're going to treat yours as a tune-up and just make sure that everything is working for you great. And if there's anything that you need to tweak, I'll make sure that you are able to tell your consultant what things she needs to tweak for you. But I'm excited. You already know about all of our products. So how is that a benefit for you? Well, when you start that skincare class, she's actually the one who's going to sell all the products, because you're going to ask her, what do you love about that product? Oh, Susie, tell us, what is the best thing about that? What do you love about that? What do you love best? You're just going to ask her, and you know what? She's going to love up on everything that the rest of her girlfriends are going to want to get everything that she already has at home. So definitely, this is your icebreaker and also your opportunity to get a good feel of what their experience is with Mary Kay. So once I get them settled at the table, I will usually have in front of everyone the profile card. And why I say usually is because I did mention that one gal, Susie, who already has a consultant. So really, for everyone, they have the profile card with most of the information filled out from when I pre-profiled them. But for Susie, I'm going to slip hers away from in front of her, and instead, I'm going to put a pink sales slip. And why I do that? Well, I'm just going to come up to Susie and say, Susie, I'm going to slip away this profile card because I know your consultant already has all of her information on you, and I'm certainly not going to take any of that information from her for you, because she's still going to take great care of you. But as we discussed upstairs in the bathroom, this will be your tune-up. So I'm going to give you this pink slip so that you can write down things that maybe you have never tried before. Maybe there's something that we're going to go over that you're just going to really fall in love with, and this will be your opportunity to take this list home to her, okay? And that's what you're going to do. Definitely, we want to absolutely be good about that with our customers and be loyal about that for our other consultants who are servicing them. So, the beauty of the skincare class, honestly, there's not a whole lot of magic. And what I can tell you is that all of the magic happens at the beginning of the class and also at the end of the class. And everything that happens in the middle, it really doesn't matter. It's the beginning and the end, and everything in the middle, honestly, can go great, it can go perfect, it can go absolutely crazy, and you can totally forget everything. It does not matter, because it's the beginning and the end that are really going to do everything. So how do you open the class? Well, first of all, once I have everyone settled and I have their foundations matched, because of course that'll be the opportunity for them to fill out the rest of the profile card is while I'm matching their foundations, is I will ask them to go around the room and let me know how they know the hostess, and also, if they would, to share something they really love about the hostess that maybe she doesn't already know that they love about them. that they love about her. So I have them go around the room and go ahead and share that about the hostess. And you know, it's absolutely wonderful to do that because sometimes you might have someone that was kind of drug along to the class. Maybe they weren't too excited to be there, and they might even be sitting there with their arms folded, a little bit unhappy to be in the room. But by having the whole room go around and share something positive, you start them in a positive note. And how hard is it to be grumpy when you're talking about something positive? It just gets everyone into a positive note. And for the hostess, oh my goodness, it becomes the skincare class that right there, you know what, if the rest of the class goes however it goes, it doesn't matter, because it was something to the heart that really made it for her for the whole session. So you really want to start out with that for your hostess. Okay, so now you want to release them for the class. And what I always let them know is, so before I get started, I absolutely want to let you know that none of you are obligated to purchase anything at all. I don't want you to feel or worry about what's going to happen at the end of the skincare class. There's not going to be a high pressure sale. I'm not going to lock you in my studio until you buy something. Oh my gosh, not at all. Your only obligation today is to have a ton of fun. Mary Kay, we really hold a high importance of our honest feedback of our customers as well as potential customers of all of our products. So your feedback today is really the most important thing at all. And that feedback actually is what has kept us now 18 years in a row, #1 in skincare and in cosmetics in the United States. So absolutely, we want to keep that position. So that is going to be the only thing I really, really want to be sure to hear from you, is what you think of our products. But otherwise, let's just have a ton of fun, and we're going to try a bunch of things. We're going to try our best-selling products today, so let's just have some fun. So that's actually how I start the skincare class. And then the rest of the class, honestly, it really does not matter, because then the close is going to become the most important part of it, that you do a proper close. But what I can tell you is that whatever you do during the skincare class, make sure that you go through the products in the same sets that you are going to walk through in your close of the class. So for example, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek. I do have a closing sheet that I use that focuses on 4 main sets, okay? And that is where we also feature our roll-up bag, because it's got 4 pockets, feature 4 sets. That's what I focus on. So as I go through the skincare class, I literally feature 1 set at a time. The first set we're going to cover is our cleanser and moisturizer. We do the cleanser on the skin. Yes, we'll come back to this, but I talk about these as being a set together. And then after they do the cleanser, then I talk about my second set, and I feature the 2 of these. And then after that set, I feature our microdermabrasion set. Okay, so you see I talk in sets and I feature the products in sets as we go through the class, because what they want to hear are sets, keep it simple, talk about sets, and also repeat to them too through the class that they are absolutely entitled to a second appointment with you as well, which is going to be their custom color appointment. And that will also be the opportunity that if there is anything that they have purchased today from you, that we will be able to check and make sure that they are working perfectly, and if we need to tweak anything, we can tweak it at that time. So really, sets, 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 talk in sets, show in sets, feature in sets, romance in sets, and also talk about that second appointment that they are also entitled to. So now what happens is through the class, she can think of, oh yeah, I do remember that set. We may not have done this one and this one right afterwards. We did this one to lock everything into our skin, but she can remember this is a simple set that is something that she can take home if it's something that she's fallen in love with. So, speed forward to the close. After I've done the last product on their skin, gives me an opportunity to kind of pick up and clean up around the table, because of course a cluttered table leaves a cluttered mind, and it can be a little bit distracting. So as I'm kind of picking up, I'll ask, so ladies, I would love to find out, what did you try today that was different for you? Or was there something specific that you absolutely loved and you just, it's the first thing that pops into your mind that you tried today? And I will go around the room and have each of the ladies share exactly what that was. And it's funny when you watch the interaction, because one woman will have already shared what she loved, and then another will say, oh yeah, I like that one too. I really loved that microdermabrasion product. It was wonderful. So going around the room and doing that. Now, where do we transition from not a selling appointment to a selling appointment? Actually, with one very simple question that is taught to us directly by our National Sales Director, Suzanne Brothers. And it's magical, because once you've gone around the room and asked them, what was it that you fell in love with? What is that different thing that you tried today that, oh my goodness, you just couldn't imagine not having that part of your skincare routine? The one simple question after they've shared is, so ladies, would you be interested in seeing how our products come? That's the only question. And I have never had anyone say no. But in them saying yes, you have now the opportunity to show how the products come, how our products are priced, how the sets complement one another, and you also get to romance our roll-up bag. So here